Hi traders, welcome to this video where we take a look at our performance in May 22. My name is Chris Worstik and we're going to take a look at a couple of systems and new ones as well. So stay tuned. We've got some exciting new updates as well. So let's start. All right, first of all, we got the systems, of course, that you're already aware of probably, like Athena EA. All right, we've been trading this one for a pretty long time already, and this is my own personal account. It's up 123%, as you can see, steady as it goes, even with the large geopolitical events of this year, the inflation and COVID. All of that has stood the test of time here, as you can see pretty well, and the results in May were good, plus 8%, the best month in 22. Only February, as the geopolitical events and the war invasion there in Ukraine by Russia is impacted it negatively, also in March. But after that, I think things returned pretty normally. We paused the trading as well, by the way. That's why also the results were lower there. As you can see, straight track record already here, reaching 1 year very soon. So happy with that. Of course, 1 year is relatively short, but it's already a decent track record as well, I would say. So that's Athena EA. That said, Athena EA is a grid trading kind of system. So what I like to do is not, of course, put all my eggs on one system, and especially not a grid system. I don't think a grid system is anything bad, but of course it has its risks, and I grab profit when I can, and as soon as I can, and I just keep banking that profit just in case there's a bigger loss down the road. That said, it's not the only system I would like to trade, and that's why I diversify, of course, with other systems. And we added more systems to the mix that are available for traders that are following ECS and not following ECS. It doesn't matter, of course, that it's available for everyone. But basically here, the PAMM that we started with, Athena EA, by the way, up 11%. That just started mid-February and has a nice equity curve as well. As you can see, in last month had plus 4.6%. So we added more to the mix. We started with portfolio. Now, portfolio did have some grid trading in it, a smaller component. But with Zeus EA, we had unfortunately some losses, and those losses also were visible with portfolio. We changed that. Portfolio does not have any grid system trading anymore. Neither does Zeus. Only Athena EA has. So it's very kind of separated and more clear, and also more diversification possibilities are available to traders, because traders can say, okay, I want a little bit on grid trading with Athena EA, but with the other capital, I don't want grid trading. So there's no grid trading in portfolio and Zeus, and nor with the new system that we added, the new PAMM method. It's a mixture of EAs that I personally have traded and liked a lot this year, and we call it Chris's Mix. And we started with that recently. So Chris's Mix, Zeus EA, the new version, because the past Zeus EA was also trading a grid. That's not anymore. We don't trade grid on the Zeus. And there's a mixture of EAs that are different in Chris's Mix and different in portfolio. So portfolio, Zeus EA, and Chris's Mix are all different kind of approaches, and with different kind of risk. I would say that Chris's Mix is the least risky, then maybe portfolio, and then in that case, I would say the Zeus EA is maybe the highest risk. And then Athena EA is the highest risk because it's a grid approach. All right, so that's kind of the sequence of risk let's see, the higher the risk, of course, for each of these PAMM methods, which are usually a mixture of systems except Athena EA. So Athena EA had good results. Portfolio, not that much in May, down 7.8, but June is already up 4.8. There was some floating or open trades, I should say, that closed just on the 1st of June rather than the end of May. So it's not as bad as it looks actually if you net that. But in any case, you can see at this moment it's close to break even with the portfolio after a short period of time. That's fine. Zeus EA started off great though. The new Zeus EA, I should say, not the grid, the mixture of systems is up almost 8%, as you can see, in just half a month. Started on May 18, So in about 12, 13 days, up almost 8% with a low drawdown of 3%. So very happy with that. High win rate, about 76%, profit factor 1.76, 631 trades right there. So yeah, very frequent trades, as you can see, with an average of about 1 hour. So I like this. Good performance in just basically 2 weeks. Chris's mix up 8.45%, drawdown a little bit stronger, but still pretty good results here too. Also about 700 trades, good win ratio. Fraud factor a little bit lower, but it had a very good May as well, as you can see. So very excited about this mix of systems and methods. I think there's a lot more diversification possible than there ever was since we started trading EAs and systems like this in back in 2020. And so I'm excited. I think this is a great point that we wanted to reach a few years back. It just takes time to choose the right balance and mixture of EAs that fit along with each other as well. Because, of course, as you add more EAs, do they get along? Is it taking too much risk perhaps on one account? So figuring that out is takes time, and and yeah, I'm happy that we're at this spot. We just started with one EA, of course, 2.5 years ago, and look at us now, four PAM methods with a mixture of EAs. Chris's mix has 4 or 5 EAs. Zeus EA new, I think 3, 4 if I remember by heart. So yeah, but portfolio also a mixture of systems and trades. So it's great, a great spot, and I think it's great to balance the capital, what you can afford to risk, of course, if any, because trading forex and CFD is high risk, of course, to spread it over these PAM methods. So I'm excited. Let's see how the performance will do. How will the trading develop throughout this year? You can wait for that too, of course, up to you. We'll be basically keeping an eye on this every month, so feel free to join in these videos to see how the stats progress. All right. Wish everyone great trading and see you next month. Cheers. Bye bye.